Hello, I'm Guido Fantini. I am the CTO of MWFly, and I want to present you our engine family named Spirit. This is a boxer engine, is based on a project born 15 years ago. Is as a boxer, 4-cylinder, flat, is fuel injected with a full redundancy systems of injection and ignition too. We could propose engine with or without the gearbox. Um, this is an advantage, especially for a helicopter or for who does not like gearboxed engine. I know there are those people. We have two gearboxes ratio to have the same propeller speed on the propeller axis, and that's it 2,400. The engine speed could be 4,700 or 4,200, or 3,400 for direct drive versions. We have two different engine displacement, 2.2 liters or 2.6 liters, and this is obtained changing the bore of the pistons. The general layout of the engines remains the same, so the dimension and also the weights. The dry weight is fixed at 86 kilograms for the gearboxed versions and around 80, 79 for the direct drive versions. We are also preparing a turbocharged version, and in this case, so the general layout remains still the same, and we add about 6 kilograms of extra weight for the turbo machine, obviously. The engine is based on a crankshaft with 4 bearing. On this crankshaft rotates a secondary shaft that moves the timing chains and oil pumps. And this serves also for starting the engine. The secondary shaft turns slower than the crankshaft. This is an advantage for the timing chain because they are not so stressed with lower RPM. On the camshaft, we have a special system that reduces the starter needs. So this is an advantage because we have a very low weight starter motor, and so the battery. You can use you can use a battery of only 16 amps per hour of capacity. So it should be very light. I speak before about the injection system. This is the CPU unit. It's based on two electronic boards. They normally are engaged both when you fly, and they speak together by CAN line. So they knows the status of the other one. When something happens, some fault happens, automatically they can recognize and they can switch to the ECU safe. The engine is a semi-dry sump. That means that we have a screen between the crankcase and the oil sump to have no mix between the two ambients. They should be separate. The engine is fully water cooled. This is a big advantage because permits you to have the same power in any condition. That means winter or summer. That means ground or high altitude. And this is an advantage because the engine don't suffer big thermal stresses. And on the engine is installed also a thermostat. You can also remove very easily this, but also the thermostat can warranty a um, good thermal balance for the engine. The system is a overhead camshaft system, and we have two valves for each cylinder, because for this RPM the needs is only for two valves, not four. This could be only a complication, not an advantage. About the displacement, we have two possible displacement: 2.2 liters or 2.6. This difference is obtained varying the bore of the piston. And something about the piston: the piston are obtained by the billet. They are fully machined, and the piston liner is also fully machined. It comes by cast iron billet. So the power range goes from 100 horsepower to 160 for natural aspirated engine. And in the next future, we will have three turbocharged engine till 240 horsepower. The first one will have 175 horsepower at 3,200 RPM, and this will be a direct drive system. Then we will have two gearbox engine. The first one with 210 with maximum RPM for the engine at 4,200. And the second, the most powerful engine, should have 240 HP at 4,700. And you can understand easily that the ratio power weight should be absolutely amazing, more than two. And about the, yeah, I want to also add something about the installation, how it could be easy. The wiring loom of the engine is installed, and to install you have simply connect those two plugs, adding a battery direct positive to the starter relay, a ground to the engine. You add the fuel line, the first one for in and the second one for out, and the throttle cable. That's it. So very easily and safe, because all the components of the engine are pre-installed on the engine, so the customer has nothing to invent. We tested before what he is using. To give you an idea, the engine can start from 2004, sorry, 20, $24,000 to $39,000 for the most powerful engine. Those are the price for the natural aspirated engines. We need almost 2 or 3 months for delivery from your order. And okay, in the future you won't reduce it, but at the moment we have a lot of requests, so we cannot warranty before this. With www.mwfly.it, you can see what you want about the engine. You have technical information. You can download our installation, user, and maintenance manuals. You can download the power curve and consumption curve, and you have, I hope, all information you need for a good choice.